All right, today I want to show you guys my new creation, a free and open source data recovery software. It's called WinFR Pro. This is actually a GUI for a free data recovery software from Microsoft called Windows File Recovery. This is a CLI program, which basically means it runs in your terminal and you have to type the commands and all that, which can be really annoying for most people out there because we can't remember all the commands, the flags that WinFR uses. So in short, it is also called WinFR. So that is the reason I named my software WinFR Pro. Okay, so it's a graphical user interface for WinFR, so you don't have to type a single command and you can recover your files easily. Anyone can use it. I'm also not a terminal guy. Okay, this is a simple command to debug the programs that I built, and I write it down on Notepad or somewhere so I can just copy paste and debug the program instead of typing. So I'm also not a huge fan of terminal based programs. So yeah, I'm trying to make my life easy, plus the other people's who wants to use these but they don't want to use terminal. Okay, now let's talk about the app itself. So again, this is a free and open source project at GitHub. So this is the GitHub page. You can go here to releases and download it. Right now it's in beta, but I have actually fully tested this, but still maybe there are some bugs here and there that I didn't catch. So I have labeled this as beta. So if you encounter any issues, you should go and open the issue in GitHub and I'll try to fix it. Now this program is super easy to use, whether you're a beginner or advanced user. Okay, it's made for everybody. It's also fully automated. Depending on what type of drive you select, it will choose the right flag for you and also the right mode for scanning, like regular and extensive. Okay, now let's actually do a quick test how this works. I'm gonna put these images to one of the test drives, and maybe we also get some videos, maybe screen recordings of things that I have done. Let's paste these to the test disk. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is delete all these files from the test disk. Okay, just like that. Now I'm also gonna make sure I empty the recycle bin. Okay, so I'm gonna right click, empty, yes, and you can see those files are just gone. Now in the software, I'm gonna go and click on source and select the drive where we deleted the files. Okay, it's the test disk 1. I'm gonna select that and I'm gonna select the destination drive where we want to save it. For that, I'm gonna have to select the different drive. Okay, so I'm gonna select this G drive here, and you can see there are filters and extensions that we can add. There are also quick presets like images. Now it will only look for the images if we select, and you can also enter the custom tags. Let's say you want to find .pdf or something, it will get added here. If you know where your files were, if you know the structure of your folder, like let's say there was a folder named user, so you can also add /user/enter, and it will also look into that folder specifically. And if you're looking for a file with something maybe called, like for example, if there were files with invoice name in it, so you can just type here *invoice and and hit enter. It will get added to the filter. So you can also specify this program to look for specific things, okay, rather than just scanning for entire disk. So for this example, let's say I only want to look for images. So let's only add the images here. At the very bottom, we have regular mode and extensive mode. Depending on when the files were deleted from your drive, you have to choose this. If it was just recently and there was no data overwritten, you can use the regular mode. Okay, but in most cases, you should use extensive mode. It's more powerful, it does deeper scanning and all that. And we also have advanced option. Here you can enable some advanced flags of WinFR, and it will automatically choose the right flags for you. Okay, right now I have selected the NTFS drive type, so it will automatically do a segment mode scan. And if I had some other type of drive, let's say FAT32 or ext something, it will automatically choose the signature mode. And there is a documentation on GitHub page. You can also read that and you'll understand it even better. Now, all I have to do is click on Start Recovery. Now it's going to open a new window. Here you'll see a overall progress bar and also a terminal output of actual WinFR. For a normal person, it might look a little bit scary, but don't worry, because you can ignore that. And at the top, you'll see how long it took to scan, and you can see how many files were found and the progress. And in the terminal, it will say the operation completed, and also at the top, recovery completed. Here it says 36 files found, and we only looked for photos, so it should only find a photo here. So now we can click on open folder option here. So it will open the folder where the recovered files are. Okay, and here you can see, yeah, there are images that got recovered. I'll explain more things about this recovery tool, okay, because in the back, we are using WinFR. So I'll give you more info about WinFR, how it works and all that. Okay, so you can see we have some images that we successfully recovered. If we do the regular mode, it will do the same thing, just quickly scan and it will find more images. Let's do that actually and see how many images it finds and see the images result. Okay. Yeah, almost the same result actually. Now, if we don't apply any filter, it will scan for everything on the system, and it will take a little bit longer than the filter or the regular mode. Let's do the recovery. Now, it's doing a deep scan, and it's gonna scan for more files. Okay, so this time you can see it has found 54 files. If we open the folder here, you can see there are also videos. Okay, now even though the videos aren't actually playable. Now there is a problem with WinFR or the GUI right now. Some of the files like videos or photos may get corrupt. That's kind of a limitation of WinFR. Okay, that's just how WinFR works. So in future, I'm planning to make this tool even better. Yeah, right now, again, this is a beta, so it does what WinFR does. I'll try to figure out a way to make this even more powerful, because I know there are premium softwares out there which actually do way better data recovery than the WinFR. So WinFR Pro, the GUI, is basically a WinFR with no extra things on top. Now, even if the files that were corrupted, when you recovered them from here using the software, don't delete them. There are softwares out there that can actually repair those files. So maybe I'll also try to implement similar thing and within this software, so it can also fix those issues. Now, let me show you guys another capabilities. This time I'm going to select a different type of file system drive called FAT. This time you'll notice that I can't select the regular mode because the regular mode doesn't work on other file systems. Okay, it only works on NTFS, and you'll also see the tooltip. You have to use the extensive mode if you select the other file system type. If you go into advanced settings, here you'll see a signature mode is recommended for FAT32 or something else. I think FAT32 file system is mostly used on cameras, okay, or flash drives or something like that, or maybe even in some external drives. So basically this software can automatically adjust the settings depending on the drive's file system that you have selected. But one thing about the other file systems, the scanning will be really slow, even if the drive size isn't that big. This is only 16 gigabytes of FAT32 USB drive, so it's gonna take pretty long time. So overall, what we can say about the WinFR or this WinFR Pro GUI is that it works best on NTFS file system type that Windows uses. Yeah, this is again is still in beta, so there is a roadmap that I have created on GitHub. You can also check that out. Maybe one day I can make this thing even better than the WinFR itself, because I have been working on this app recently. And also, I did some automation workflows in GitHub, and there is a new version of SCRCPY GUI available, another app that I created. It's more powerful, better looking. It provides better feedback now. So you should go and check this out. I have also adjusted the theme. If you have been using the SCRCPY GUI, you should go and check this out. Just a quick update plug here. Okay. So now this is also available for Mac, Windows, Linux, and there are three different types of Linux builds: RPM, tab, and the app image. I kind of wish I could just make this my job and someone pays me and you got the idea, but yeah. But again, you have the choice. If you want to support me, you can, support me. You'll find a link in the description for the Patreon, the YouTube membership, and all that. And one more announcement. Soon, I think I'll be making a guide on how to wipe code, a video tutorial, because I think I finally figured out how to use AI properly to build apps. That video will probably provide a right direction, so yeah, stay tuned for that one too. Okay, and yeah, for now, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. You can go and check out my GitHub page and both apps. Okay, the WinFR Pro is new app, still in beta, and hope you like it. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or have any suggestions for me, you can always do the comment and we can have some chit chat in the comment section too. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye bye.